Well, guys, as you can see, it's morning. It's about 7 o'clock, and what we're going to do today is we're going to go on a little road trip. And where we're going to go is go to Leavenworth. So I'm going to go ahead and do some filming. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So anyway, we'll check back in. Well, guys, Thorzak's here. And this little town right here is just right down the road a few miles from my house. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about its history, okay? This was one of the very last of the company-owned towns here in the United States. In fact, I think it was the last. And Pope and Talbot used to own this property. They owned this whole town. And this is Port Gamble. Very rich in history, and as you can see, there's a lot of New England influence here, in the way of the homes and, that sort of thing. I hope you guys are getting it all here without me getting a mirror. My aunt, she was married in that church right there. She was married in that church. I'll tell you what, my grandfather worked here. I had a couple of uncles that worked here. My father worked here, and I worked here as a kid. And I worked on the sorting rack. And that is where you pour all the boards that go through the mill. And, you separate all the ones that have coals in them, or, they got rod in them, or blank spaces in them, and that sort of thing, That was some hard work, and I'm glad I don't do that anymore. So anyway, when we check back in, we'll be on the ferry. We're going to be catching the Kingston-Edmonds ferry. So anyway, I'll be right back. Look at that. Nick of time, huh? Look at that. Ferry's just pulling in. So we'll be getting on the ferry here pretty soon, and I'll go up topside and, take a few photos from up there. Show you the Puget Sound. Alright, be back soon. One of the things you can see right here is Washington State Patrol. They've really stepped up the, the security that we have here, on our ferry systems and whatnot. And, what they're doing is that they're looking for bomb sniffing dogs and, that sort of thing. And, I like it because, at least people are checking the mail, And not just that, the boat is probably going to do a pumping evolution. So, they're going to get rid of some CHT or SOD or something like that while we're all waiting here. So, but, I feel better about, somebody checking the mail. So anyway, we'll check back in as soon as we get on the ferry. So here we go, guys. We're getting on the ferry here. I was a little worried there for a minute. That State Patrol, he kind of looked at me. And when you look like me, the cops, they have a tendency to, let their club do the talking. So anyway, we're boarding the ferry here. Thank you there, Mr. Everready. I'll get a place to park here, and we'll go up topside, get some fresh air, and maybe we can even, see a little bit of the views from Seattle. So anyway, I'll see you up there, okay? Well, here we are. We're on our way up to the, going up topside. As you can see, we're on the MV Puyallup. So, if you guys haven't ever went on the ferry before, it's kind of one of our little, attractions here. So, we'll head on up here and get to the observation. Anyway, so here we are. I'll tell you what, Washington State ferries, They ride these things hard and put them away wet. I have never seen maintenance issues in my life like this. But, you know, they use these boats. Now, as you can see over there, that's Seattle. And where we're going is over there to Edmonds. And this is the Kingston, side. So, anyway, if you notice there, they got the prop turning, and the prop is pushing us into the pier right now. So when we get ready to go, we'll be heading the other way. So anyway, when we get underway here, I'll go ahead and I'll chime back in. Well, as you can see, out there's the other ferry, and that's Kingston. That's a Kitsap Peninsula. And as you can see out there in the high rise, you can see the mountains. Nice calm day out here on the Sound. Nice calm day. Anyway, we're pulling into Edmonds over here. So anyway, I wanted to give you your last little flick here, and we'll keep moving on. All right. So I'll be right back. Well, guys, we're heading down I-5 here. See if I can aim the camera a little bit better. And we're going through Everett. This is where the turnoff to Highway 2 is, which is the Cascade Mountain Highway, which is very good scenic stuff. And we'll be taking a little bit of pictures of that. Right now, we're passing through the turnoff, to Mukilteo. So I left my heart in Mukilteo. So anyway, we'll tune back in once we get on Highway 2.